So, as the title suggests, I'm pretty sure I figured out an unsolved puzzle of Statik. I love this game so much and actually came up with this while I was compiling information for a Statik explanation video I'm making. Anyway, if you just want the too long didn't read solution, skip ahead to hopefully what I've put on screen, or I'll stick around for the full explanation and I'll show why I'm working. So if you've completed Statik, which I strongly advise you do before you watch this, you'll remember the special questionnaire room, or the square, where Dr. Ingen quizzes you on a few things and you respond with happy or sad. Well, there are 4 questionnaires and right before each of them is a quote. Now at first glance they may appear to be your run-of-the-mill, insightful, thought-provoking quotes, however, to me they seemed a little off. And what really didn't sit right with me were the names of the authors: Woody Lute, Yeoman Ford, Teasel Fisher, and Joyfulness Tudor. Now I don't know why, but they struck me as anagrams rather than real names. So I googled the quotes and the author names and nothing matched up, which confirmed to me that the game devs made them up themselves. I started with Teasel Fisher because that definitely was a fishy name, and I could see the word flesh in there, and I knew that the questionnaire included the flesh-eating butterfly, so I came up with is flesh eater, and I thought, wow, I'm a genius, this game is amazing, I'm going to solve these anagrams. And I moved on to Yeoman Ford because that also seemed like it had easy words in there like day, man, and form. And then because the quote was about a lone mind, I thought one must be a word in there, and I came up with 2 possibilities. One being day 1 form, and 2 from day 1. I thought maybe that day 1 form could be referring to the baby kind of babbling you can hear in the questionnaire. Or the day 1 very basic state that the human host seems to be in. I really liked the sound of from day 1, I just couldn't relate it to anything. Woody Lute seemed easier to tackle, just because Joyfulness Tudor was clearly fake, but so many letters, so I didn't want to deal with that just yet. But I couldn't get anywhere with Woody Lute. I could say low and you, but that was it. Nothing was popping out to me, so I moved on to Joyfulness Tudor, and oh my goodness, I didn't know where to start, but the word just felt right, and that was about it. So I left that. I left the anagrams, and I started to figure out the alphanumeric codes at the back of the puzzle boxes. So far I've got when you go from the last puzzle to the first, sorry for any distress you with someone else. Now I don't think that's even the complete solve for that one, but so many people on the internet have already come up with that same sentence, so I've just left it there for now. But doing this helped me solve the anagram one, because it helped me step back and pick out words in the same vein of regretting telling someone something about themselves. So Woody Lute became We Told You, which followed nicely onto From Day 1, which was the Yeoman Ford. But We Told You From Day 1 is Flesh Eater. That was just hilarious and clearly wrong. So the pieces started falling together. Joyfulness Tudor became self, not just, leaving the word your, which had to be just not yourself altogether in the end, which confirmed that is a flesh eater had to have self in there, and in fact a self is there. Although the difficulty with anagrams is that we have to guess the order of words, and after I thought about it a little more, there is a self seemed more fitting, and I truly felt like the smartest person in the world for a second anyway. But altogether, from anagrammed authors across the 4 quotes before the special questionnaires, we get We Told You From Day 1, there is a self, just not yourself. So I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. Googled around, couldn't find anyone talking about it except for this tweet, which I'm sadly 3 years too late for. So if anyone from Tasia sees this, thank you for the amazing storytelling and the puzzles. Also, I think Aunt Emily is also an anagram, but my anagramming powers have been all used up and I cannot figure it out. Please let me know if you do, and that's it. Take care.